Crown of Greed, guys. A game which is to be released in 2025. And as you can see, it looks amazing. I love it. It's inspired from Slavic mythology. And I see a lot of elements from other real-time strategy games that are already out, like Age of Empires and Spellforce, if you want. But I think the biggest resemblance is with the series of games called Majesty. And I'm not the only one to have noticed this, but also if you check the comments to the trailer, a lot of people have actually noticed the resemblance between Majesty and Crown of Greed. Now, Crown of Greed is a type of game which is trying to implement a different management system for this real-time strategy game gameplay style. Basically, you don't directly manage your troops. You actually indirectly create solutions for your people to actually do what you want them to do. In the futures list, I also see that they make a different contracts and order systems, which basically influence people and heroes to actually do your bidding. You have to build and expand your medieval city. There is a dynamic combat and magic system, and the majestic, and of course the map will have numerous procedurally generated gameplay elements. Basically, you are a king and you have to influence your people to do what you want them to do. You don't directly command them to do what you want. And on this in this game, you will find plagued legions of undead, werewolves, vampires, giant spiders, and other dreadful creatures. The game is developed by Blum Entertainment and is published by Consoleway. They created other games such as Gimel, The Broken Prophecy. This is I think it's a top-down RPG. Builders of Greece, which is a city builder, and Viking Frontiers, which is another first-person shooter base building some sort, and Crown of Greed is their latest. So along with the trailer, they have published a few screenshots, which can also be found in the trailer. But in this first screenshot, we can see a base built in Crown of Greed. And basically, this is what to expect when you will build a base in Crown of Greed. You have the town hall, let's call it, the main fort, whatever you want. It looks beautiful. It's a wooden fort. In the trailer, I noticed there are different phases for it, so you can age up, like in Age of Empires, for example. I also noticed there are towers surrounding this base, so I think those are for defense. As they said, you cannot directly control or command the units, but you can have a system in place where your people actually know what to do without you commanding them. So having the towers does that job. Basically, you hire people to outpost and defend your city in case of an attack. At the same time, I can see, I think it's a blacksmith or something. a market, obviously, a mill, and several houses, a well, and I cannot really tell what the others are. In the second screenshot, we can see that there is a battle going right in the very heart of the city. I can see swordmen, I can see archers, I can see polearms, pikemen basically, and I see some big guy with a mace and a very weird creature with a very big axe. And a few goblins with a shield. Are those goblins? Nice. And the buildings are on fire. Again, we are under attack. We have the same big beast fighting and another big guy with a mace attacking. And basically the kingdom, the majesty, holding the ground. There are a few spearmen trying to hold up. There are the two towers that are meant for defending the kingdom. In this picture we see some sort of tree that is similar with what we see in Game of Thrones, where all the magic parts happened with hold the door and everything. And we see werewolves and wolves attacking it, and some berserkers defending the tree. In this one we see a little cave, a magic cave, being defended by some tiny goblins or mini humans or whatever they are, white skin something. And we see one swordman passing by here. Again, we see a cave and a tower, but different. It's a different tower. It's not the one from the kingdom. And we see the same two big guys with big axes and a tiny mace man and the crossbow man and swordsman. I guess they are fighting and they defend this area. This one is a bit more spooky. There is a wolf with red eye, a swordman, and a few men meant for defending the ruins, the haunted ruins. In this one we basically see some part of the kingdom with some houses, maybe a blacksmith, a tower for defense, and we see a camp there, not sure what's meant for, and also troops and civilians. We see a lady and pikemen and swordmen, which are meant to defend the kingdom. Again, wolves defending a cave. Now we see the kingdom from a different angle, and there are towers. There is the town hall, the main fortress, whatever you want to call it, the mill. There are a few troops around, a swordman and a pikeman, a few civilians or workers, a camp, and a few birds flying by. Nice. What you see here is the way your units fight. You basically don't control them. They know what to do because the system that is in this game, basically you create systems to tell your men what is their job, what they are meant to do inside the kingdom. Here we get a glimpse on how the menu looks like, the building menu. As you can see, you build, and each building has a different purpose. You can build a forge to provide better items for your heroes. You can build an inn so they can rest, the marketplace where they can buy a variety of goods, and basically you create a more more attractive kingdom for people to visit, or heroes. Here you can see how the assignment process goes for the heroes, basically how you assign them quests, basically how you end up on contracting them, and you can assign them quests after you discover, for example, a undead infested ruin. You can assign them a contract so they go and explore and fight what's in there. Now for the ending, I will let you 5 minutes of Majesty 2, the Fantasy Kingdom Sim gameplay. Watch 5 minutes of it, see if you can find any resemblance between Crown of Greed. Thank you for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and let me know if you enjoy this type of content. I will make more.
A new quest for you, Your Majesty.
Where's the gold?
Your Highness, we've improved the guard tower. In the name of the my aim
My knowledge and skill grow.
My ambition has paid off.
My knowledge and skill grow. Give me a hand.
Looks like good art. My ambition has paid off.
I'll try my best.
My ambition has paid off.
Where does duty call me?
correct. Hold your Majesty. Your Highness, we've improved the guard tower.
Where to journey next?
Hold your Majesty. improve the guard tower.